are no more than ratios. One way to solve these problems is to draw a ratio box, which we did a lot of last year. A second way is you can just write an equation. You're kind of going to be your own boss with that. And remember, when you write your equation, that the word of is multiplication, and the word is an equal sign. Let's look at a problem that uses both of those. For example, example number 1. What number is 25% of 50? What number is 25% of 50? Okay. Using a ratio box, it would look like this. We hope anyways. Where you'd have your percent and you'd have your actual. Remember with percents, in this case here, if it's less than 100, you can add them up to be 100. I have 25% and I have 100%. You don't really need the 75%, but I'll put it in there. 25% plus 75% equals 100%. The number 50, is 50 what 25% is, or is 50 the 100%? What number is 25% of 50? 50 is the, Kylie? Yeah, 50 is the whole part. You want to know what 25% of that whole is. Okay, so there is your fraction. You can set it up as equal fractions. 25 over 100 equals what number over 50? And how would you do that from there? Is there an easy way to do that? Yeah, you could just say, okay, to go from 100 to 50, you divide by 2, divide 25 by 2. Your answer, I suppose you could just leave as 25 over 2, or it is the same as 12 and a half. And notice that is not a percent, it's just a number. Okay? That would be using the ratio box. Writing an equation, maybe you like this better. What number is the letter n? Equals is the is. 25% of is times 50. And that would be your equation. What do you have to do? Yeah, you're just going to multiply 50 by, if you want to change this to a decimal, it's 0.25 times 50. If you want to change it to a fraction, it's 1/4 times 50. Either way you do it, you're going to end up with 12 and a half. 50 over 4, or 12 and a half. Whatever way you do it, you're going to get the same answer. Now to you, this one probably to me at this point seems easy, but it's not going to always be maybe the easiest way. Like, let me give you another example. Are you done right now and down? Question stop. Mary?
What is, you know how like your little box? Yeah. What is the little, on the right side?
This?
No, the top, like you know what percent on that?
Actual.
Okay, sorry.
The percent, these are the percents, these are the actual numbers. Sorry. So let's look at another one here. Do I have a problem here? Sorry. I want to give you one that's not quite like that. Like this problem here. 59.5 is what percent of 59.5 is what percent of 17? I think I need a whole new piece of paper here. Let me see that again. 59.5 is what percent of what? 17. Okay, doing it out equation-wise, what would it look like? Well, this is the equal sign, this is the time sign. 59.5 equals what percent times 17? Okay, how do I solve that? How do I get the letter n by itself? Anybody? What's that? Divide by 17. Now you have to remember your answer needs to be in percent form, which means we're going to have to change our answer into a percent. How many times does 17 go into 59.5? I don't know. It's kind of an ugly number, isn't it? 17 goes into 59, what? 3 is 51. You get 8.5. Oh, look. 3.5. Now again, that is not a percent, that is a decimal. You need to change 3.5 into a percent, which would be what? No, it's not 35, we move the decimal 2 places, it's 350%. Doing it out as a ratio box, it would look like this. Can't get the thing to draw. This is my percents, this is my actual. Okay, I don't know any of my percents except 100%, and I know 100% is which one? 100% is the 17. 59.5 is some percent that I don't know here. But I do know it's going to end up being bigger than 100% the way it looks. So as a proportion or fraction or ratio, it's n over 100 equals 59.5 over 17. And it gets a little uglier from there. You actually end up doing the same problem, don't you? Because you're going to have to do cross products. 17 times what number is 100 times 59.5? So it's actually 5950 divided by 17, which is going to give you this same thing right there, 350. So it's kind of your choice as to which one you'd like to do. I would suppose as you get to your age here, probably the equation one is faster and easier. You don't have to do all the box sort of thing, but if you get confused, you can always stick it in some sort of a box. Look at page 266 with me then, please.